If you're looking to get some extra sales during the month of April, then this video is perfect for you because I'm going to share multiple niches with you that are going to see an increase in traffic and sales. So one event that's always really popular during April for t-shirt sales is Earth Day, and it's happening on the 22nd of April. And in case you don't know what Earth Day is, it's essentially an annual event that helps demonstrate the support for environmental protection. So anything to do with environmentalism is going to do well on or before Earth Day. So here we've got some examples. You're going to see a lot of designs in this niche that literally have the Earth on a t-shirt and say stuff like Go Planet or Happy Earth Day. There's some designs here that are aimed at teachers. So the future of planet Earth is in my classroom. So you could target different job titles that might want to celebrate Earth Day in their work environment. You could also do designs aimed at children or kids that are going to school, for example. Then we've got some other designs that often focus on recycling, keeping the earth clean. So there's tons and tons of ways to approach this and niche down. There's also a vegan themed design right here. One tip here is to also include the word 2023 in your listing. That's if you're in the lower tiers. If you're trying to get some quick sales and try and jump onto trends, then making it focused for the current year can help you give a bit of an edge. And as I often say, literally just making a design that says Happy Earth Day is probably not going to give you a big chance of getting sales. So you're going to have to be a bit more creative, try and create a funny design, a design that's aimed at specific people or a specific target group within the environmentalists. That way you kind of narrow down your competition a bit and increase the likelihood of getting sales. April the 1st is commonly known as April Fool's Day, and that means there's going to be some t-shirt sales happening around this topic. And April Fools is obviously about jokes and pranks, so that's going to be the main focus of your designs, most likely. I would recommend maybe Googling for popular or good April Fool's jokes and seeing whether some of them might work on a t-shirt. I saw one earlier, for example, that said your shoelaces are untied in really big letters, and then in small letters underneath it said haha April Fools. So that's just an example. I mean, there will probably be more or better ideas. While scrolling through this niche, I noticed there's also quite a few shirts that are centered around people's birthdays on April Fools, and like this one right here, this example where it says no, that's not a joke, it's literally my birthday today. So that is one thing you could do, or one sub niche you could have a look into. I did like this design right here which says I decided to quit drinking coffee, and then it says April Fools don't touch my coffee. So you could use that same sort of concept and apply it to other niches as well, rather than just coffee, and I'm sure that could work well. We've got natural born prankster, so people who really like pranking people might want to wear something like that. So there's definitely some ideas here. Lots of high BSRs right now, but why would someone want to buy these t-shirts at the end of February? So definitely a niche worth considering. Try and create some funny designs, try and come up with some new ideas, and don't just copy the best sellers. Niche number 3 that I had to recommend to you is Easter, and that is definitely the biggest holiday happening during April and going to see a lot of t-shirt sales. There's already a ton of t-shirts right here with low BSRs, even though it's quite some time away. Easter itself is on the 17th of April, so you've still got some time to enter this niche or this upcoming trend, and there is quite a lot of things to watch out for. So first of all, the top seller right here at the moment, Chilling with My Peeps. You're going to see a lot of designs that say peeps in them, but you cannot use that word. It is a brand name, it's a registered brand, it's trademarked, I'm pretty sure. So that's going to most likely get you into trouble. And then also we see a lot of these Joe Biden designs, Happy 4th of Easter, which are often a subject of removals on merch by Amazon. I often see these get taken down. Generally, designs mocking Biden, I think, don't really have a good rep with Amazon's rejection algorithm or removal algorithm. I couldn't explain to you why, but that's just how it is. You can sell these on other platforms, I'm sure, and make good money with them, but on Amazon, I would personally stay away from them just in case. And yeah, so Easter, obviously a highly competitive niche, but also lots and lots of demand coming up. So if you find good sub-niches and cross-niching ideas, then there is potential here. Some of the obvious things obviously are bunnies. Everyone's going to make bunny designs, dinosaur ones, there's a nursing one right here. Those are sort of the high-level cross-niche, sub-niche ideas that always do really well, but are also quite saturated. So for example, if we scroll down a bit further, here is a design of a dog mixed with Easter. So maybe you could have a look into different dog breeds and try and find one that is not as competitive but would still work well crossing it with Easter. We've got, what else? So we've got sports being mixed with Easter right here. So this is obviously baseball, a highly competitive sport, but there is other options that will have less competition. Then Grandpa Bunny, we've got Mama Bunny, so family matching outfits, that's another topic or sort of interesting keyword to look further into because people often like to wear a matching outfit for these sort of bigger holidays. We've got I'm the Anime Bunny, so kind of like that elf design that you often see selling around Christmas time, where you can swap out the word anime with lots of different other topics and hobbies, and that way create lots of scalable designs really quickly. So that's definitely a cool idea and something that I would do just to create lots of designs quickly and serve various different niches. So definitely needs some research, this topic. Don't just copy the most obvious things like, you know, dinosaur plus Easter, but if you find a good idea and you come up with something unique and create a good design with a good listing, there is definitely still potential to get sales in the Easter niche. And yeah, I hope you have some success with this and get your designs up there early. And moving on from that, here we've got a bit of a smaller holiday for you to target because it is National Submarine Day on April the 11th. So the submarine niche, definitely going to see some extra sales during that time or at the beginning of April. And there is mainly a lot of patriotic looking designs for this. So many American flags. We've got the vintage old school feel right here for this submarine veteran design. We've got silent service. That's an interesting idea. There's a funny design right here. Some ships are designed to sink, others require assistance. So there's definitely different ways to approach it, but mainly you're going to do well with patriotic types of designs. One more thing to note here is that you might see some designs pop up every now and then. A flying researcher's done a good job of filtering them out, but you often see designs selling that say yellow submarine, and that's one of those things, once again, you're not allowed to do because Yellow Submarine is a famous song. So yeah, definitely give this niche a try. I do really like this design as well, where you've got the silhouette of a submarine and filled with different words. That is a cool concept that probably hasn't been done a million times before, and therefore might be a bit easy to get sales with if you can create that design. And yeah, so I hope you have fun with this niche. Definitely a cool one to create designs for. Let's move on to the next one. For the entire month of April, it is Autism Acceptance Month. And on the 2nd of April, it is also Autism Awareness Day. So this niche, whilst it does really well all year round anyway, is going to do even better during April. So as you can see right here, the top seller right now has got a 93,000 BSR. And after that, we see lots and lots of designs with a 200k BSR. And the good thing about autism is you can cross niche this with pretty much anything. If you do research into other niches, let's say you look through the gaming niche and look at some of the best sellers, you could probably take most of them, cross niche them with autism, and increase the likelihood of you getting sales that way. And the style or the sort of design theme in this niche is the puzzle pieces and vibrant colors. So mostly you see green, blue, red, and yellow, and those are mixed together in puzzle pieces, and we can cross niche it with different animals. So here we've got a bee, we can cross niche it with all sorts of shapes and silhouettes or objects. You can just make the text vibrant colors or overlay puzzle pieces onto your text. There's tons of designs which are also aimed at family members of autistic children. So here we've got I'm a proud autism auntie, and I saw the same idea with mum as well. So you could do that for various different family members. Here we've got a tree that's literally made up of vibrant, colorful puzzle pieces. So this niche has a lot of possibilities and lots of ways for you to be creative, and that's really the message here, because once again, if you come up with an original idea that is crossing two popular topics that have demand, then you're usually going to have a better chance at selling. And just by the way, I've been scrolling down for ages and we're still in the 600k BSR range, so tons of these designs doing really well, and a lot of them also have 0 reviews, which shows that there is chance right here to get sales with new designs. These are not all just designs that have been around for years with tons of reviews and making it impossible for you to have a chance of getting a sale. There is tons and tons of them with very little to no reviews that are still doing pretty decent. Another niche idea for April would be Ramadan, and that is happening from the 22nd of March until the 21st of April. And Ramadan, one of the central focuses of it is fasting, or one of the big parts of it. So as you can see right here, there is quite a few t-shirts that allude to that. Fasting mode on, we've got no, not even water. So there's probably some funny ways to create designs around that, or maybe even you could create motivational t-shirts for people who are fasting. You could do some research into Ramadan itself and different benefits and motivations behind it, try and come up with some cool unique design ideas that way, rather than just, as I say, just looking at these bestsellers and using the same text and sort of colors and calling it a day. If you do a bit more research, I'm sure you can come up with some interesting design ideas right here. None of these shirts are doing particularly amazing right now, but as we get closer to Ramadan and during Ramadan, I'm sure there's going to be some more interest in this niche, and it's a bit off the mainstream. A lot of people are going to jump onto Easter, but I'm pretty sure there will also be potential to get some easy sort of short and quick sales right here for Ramadan. If you niche down, then in the lower tiers, this is definitely a trend that is worth considering. So another thing that's going to be on people's minds during the month of April is military children, and that's because it is the month of military child for April. And as you can see right here, there is a very obvious prevalent color scheme of purple, and that means you're going to want to try uploading some designs to purple t-shirts only, or if you're uploading to black, then try to include some purple graphics in your design. That's not to say that's the only thing you can do. Like, you can definitely try out some variations to try and stand out a little bit, but I'm guessing most people who want to wear shirts in this niche or buy shirts related to this topic are going to look for purple. So definitely bear that in mind. Also, you can see that there's lots and lots of American flags, so a very patriotic topic, but there is also a few rainbows right here, which are often present in these sort of month-long celebrations or awareness topics, and you also get the ribbons right here. So there's a few different elements you could try out. There is also some sunset designs. They're almost very rare in this niche, so maybe something worth considering. And there's some words that I also noticed which are often featuring in these designs, such as strength and bravery. So there's a few things for you to consider. Try and come up with something unique. It's definitely an interesting niche, and there's lots of designs getting tons of sales already. So during the month of April, there'll definitely be a ton of potential. Now, if you love free stuff, then you're definitely going to love watching this video where I share 14 print-on-demand resources with you that you can use for free to optimize your workflow and to get more sales.